Andre de Ruyter turned down any invitation for an interview, not even a telephonic interview. We've had an email interview. We've had to use an American male voice, but it's his words. I show you. What did you intend to achieve with the publication of this book?
I thought it important that people understand more about why we are where we are and how we can get out of it. It is also important that South Africans realize that the energy crisis is a solvable problem and that the solution can, in fact, be the catalyst to unlocking economic growth.
I then asked, was he surprised at the depth of the corruption at Eskom?
I had an apprehension of corruption at Eskom, but I must admit to being taken aback at the extent that still remained. The more I dug, the more it became apparent that corrupt networks had become entrenched, and that Eskom was the victim of rampant criminality perpetrated by organized crime cartels. With the departure of the Guptas, crime had not been excised but instead had metastasized to affect almost every aspect of Eskom's operations. In particular generation, Eskom loses about R1 billion a month due to crime and corruption. So the numbers are huge, also because of losses due to municipalities not paying, and Soweto, where debts have had to be repeatedly written off.
I asked him how many of the power stations have been captured.
It seems as if the bulk of power stations on the Mpume along the Highveld have significant organized crime operations in place, while the other stations, Letabo, Free State, Medupi and Matimba, Limpopo and Coburg, Western Cape, have had some cases of fraud and corruption. The extent is far less.
When do you think load shedding will end, Mr. de Ruyter?
Once the steam generator replacement project at Coburg is completed, and the 3 units at Kuzil return by the end of the year, the risk of load shedding will reduce, but not be eliminated. We need more capacity, period. The quickest and cheapest way of doing this is by further liberalizing the market so that the private sector can invest, predominantly in renewables.